Hello, I'm Joanne, and here's my Apera Instruments PH60S Spear pH tester. I got this to test soil samples in my garden. I have a sick kaffir lime tree, and I need to know what's going on in this soil. So it comes in this very heavy-duty plastic box, and so you get the pH tester, soaking solution. This is potassium chloride. 2 pH buffer solutions for calibrating, and then 2 calibration bottles. It's got the lanyard, it's got instructions, and then an awesome cheat sheet. Now the Spear sensor is unique because it cannot be stored dry. It has to be soaked in the soaking solution, and they give you instructions on how to make more of this. It's easy to make potassium chloride. So this guy has to remain soaking in there. Let me show you a couple things. This cap comes off just like that, and this is where the batteries go in. You pull this little tab here, and that opens it up. 4 AAA batteries, and it comes with the batteries. It comes with everything you need. Put that back on, and then the Spear, this actual meter can take 3 different heads. It can take, let me look. It can take the PH60 pocket pH tester, the Spear, and the flat pH tester for doing flat surfaces like skin and leather and stuff like that. So you can change these out, and it's easy. You just unscrew this, and then this guy pops right off, and that's what it looks like inside. All right, the first thing you want to do with this is you want to calibrate it. I have a 7 pH and a 4 pH buffer solution. You pour about half of the bottle into the calibration bottles here, and you can use these around 10 times. And you're going to also need some distilled water. So I'm going to take this off, and I've got potassium chloride on here. I need to get rid of that. Clean my sensor and then dry it. So let me turn it on. And then I'm going to press and hold down the calibration button until I get the green screen. Alright, so now you can see it says 7.0. It's waiting for me to put it in the 7 solution. So here's my 7 solution. Let's put it in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to wait for a stable reading, which is going to give me that little smiley face. Once I get that smiley face, it's stable, and I'm going to press the cal button to lock that in. So now it's saying, okay, that's 7. Now I need to do 4. So I'm going to clean that, dry it. Open this guy up. Put that in. Well, we're not in calibration mode anymore, so go ahead and hold down cal. Alright, now we're in calibration. Put that in there. Now it's looking for different solutions. Now it's at the 10, now it's at the 4. Okay, it knows, oh, this is the 4. Whoops, here we go. Alright. So it's actually 4.01 is the solution. So it's saying 4.08, and I'm going to tell it, no, this is 4.01. Wait for the happy face. I got it. It's kind of fluctuating between the two. And I'm going to go ahead and press and hold down the calibration button to lock that one in. So now it's saying 4.01. This is now calibrated. And if you look down here, can you see the M and the L? M means it's calibrated to the 7, and L means it's calibrated to the 4. And if I were going to calibrate to the 10, then it would have an H here. So I'm done calibrating. And this is ready to rock and roll. So let me show you some different parameters that you can set here. I'm going to turn this thing off. Well, let me cover it. Oh, and here's a nice little thing about this bottle that screws on. This is dirty. I need to clean this out. This is just contaminated. But I was outside testing my plant, and this thing got knocked over, and I thought, oh no, I lost my calibration solution. But because of the ridge, it didn't pour out. I didn't lose any. It was so cool. All right, so let me put this back in here. All right, to get into the screen where you do the different parameters, I'm going to turn it off first. And well, let me show you this cheat sheet here. This is pretty cool. These are all the different parameters for the PH60, 60F, and the 60S spear, which is what I have. So to get into all these different parameters, we need to hold down the measure button until it comes on. It's a long hold. So now we're at parameter 1, which is, I can select the pH buffer, which is USA or NIST. Now if I press mode, it's going to take me to P2, which is low value measuring alarm. I can set this to say, let's say I'm doing my soil and I want it to be between 6 and 7 pH. I could set the low value to 6 and I could set the high value to 7. And if while I'm testing my measurement is within that range, I'm going to get a red screen. So I know I'm good to go. If it's outside the range, I don't get the red screen. So you can set the low and high, and then you just put it in somewhere. You can walk away, come back. If you see the red screen, you know you're where you want to be. So to choose any of these, you press the cal button, and then you get the flashing screen, and then you press the mode, and that will set it. And it goes up 0.01 at a time. So I'm just going to press, cal to get out of here. Nope, I'm going to press mode to get out of here. Oh, I don't want to do that. I'm going to press cal to get out of here. Let's go to the next mode. That's where you set the high measuring, which is the default is 14. The next mode, P4, is select automatic lock. And this, what this does is it, when you get a stable reading after 10 seconds, it locks it in. If you take it out of the solution, it doesn't disappear. So we go to mode. Next one is P5, which is select backlight. You can turn the backlight on all the time, off all the time, or only come on when you're using it and it stays on for a minute. Press the mode again. This is P6. Select temperature unit. Right now it's on centigrade, so I actually want to go to Fahrenheit. So now I'm going to press the cal button. Now I got the flashing. Can you see the little centigrade flashing there? So I'm going to press mode to turn to Fahrenheit and then cal to lock that in. And then the next mode is set to factory defaults. If this thing is not working right, there's something going on, you can change this and reset it back to the factory defaults. It'll get rid of your calibration. You're just starting fresh over. It's like rebooting your computer. All right, so I'm done with the, that's the last one. P7 is the last one for this one. I'm going to do a long hold and shut that off. So this measures pH and it measures ORP, which is oxidation reduction potential, and I'm not real clear on that because I don't have an application for it yet. That's basically, are all the atoms in there going to be donating electrons, or are they going to be taking electrons? And for some people, that's important. The main use of these is in food, like for example, sushi rice. I mean, it's a sugar, and bacteria love sugar, and you can't have this thing sitting around in a warm environment collecting all these bacteria and making people sick, so they put vinegar in it, and that vinegar acidifies it, and that inhibits the growth of bacteria. So they use these to test the pH of sushis and meat and things like that. So I'm so happy to have this. It makes it very easy. If you're into gardening, this is awesome, and I'm going to demonstrate with my beautiful kaffir lime in my garden. Here's my beloved kaffir lime tree that has issues. You can see the leaves are mottled. I thought maybe it was lack of nitrogen. I gave it some nitrogen. I gave it a citrus fertilizer, and now it's having a whole new growth spurt. We had a nice storm that came in, drenched everything, and these guys love that. So I want to see what my pH here is. Gently slide this in. If there's enough water in there. Alright, this is, I got my little smiley face. This is 4.85. This soil's just way too acidic, and that's why it's not pulling up the nitrogen. I need to supplement this guy and make it more alkaline. Alright, now I'm going to test my bed here. I got issues with this bed too. You wait for the happy face, the smiley face. Alright, whoop. There's a little smiley face, so I'm at 6.69, slightly acidic. I think I'd like to make this a little more acidic. So that's my review. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.
Second time this happened. I don't know what's going on. Just out of nowhere. I didn't drop it or anything. I keep it in KCl solution. And this thing just out of nowhere. You know, I got the calibration right here. And look, it just wobbles all over the place. These things never last more than a year, or even 6 months, I'd say. I already got this replaced. But what? It just fluctuates.
Some mineral buildup at the edge, the cap, even inside. There you go. The cap also was wet